gaming showcase. Can I change the title? Thank you. All right. So this says over 65 indie games from solo devs and small teams. There we go. v3Expo is a digital indie game showcase featuring up and coming developers from around the world. We like to focus on developers who make games with soul, prioritizing smaller teams or solo developers over those who have already made their mark on the industry. With hundreds of games released on Steam every week, it's up to the rest of us to make sure these developers are given a platform where their hard work and creative vision can shine. Wholeheartedly agree with that statement. It's fantastic. You know what? Oops. Nope. It's not what I wanted to do. Anyways, we're gonna just go quickly click on the dish to go have this opened. So v3 Expo Steam. Showcase Steam page. There it is, linked inside the chat. Let me pin it. All right. So what you got there? Oh, I've already got some things on my wish list. That's cool. Some are discounted, some are recommended. There's even an explorer. There's a discovery queue. But there you go. All of your games are going to be, all the games announced are going to be here in the little carousel. So don't hesitate. As usual, game studios, developers, investors like to count on they like to rely on the count of wish listing, which basically is kind of like an indication of interest and potential number of people who will buy those games. So if ever there's something that piques your interest, don't hesitate to go wish list those games. It is very helpful. Maybe some developers, maybe some games can get a little extra funding if they see that, a lot more people are wishlisting than they had originally predicted. So without further ado, there's a little, there's a little space here. There we go. Without further ado, v3Expo. Oh my God. Why is it? Okay. I'm kind of tempted to let the music run because this is cool. Cool little disco. All right. Oops. Let's go. What is going on? SpongeBob?
Hey Shad, wake up! Hey Shad, Shad.
What do you want? It's like super early in the morning.
The show started and we're not at the campsite yet, so we gotta go now to get there and get a good spot.
How do you expect us to stall the audience until then?
I don't know. We could air that world premiere we had for the show.
Guess that works.
This is going to be a showcase with skits, isn't it? All right, let's freaking go.
It's time to see things from a new perspective in this brand new release from Frederick Conception, Bokube. In Bokube, you'll have to roll, hop, and dash your way to victory in order to save your Bunny Cube family from the evil Oinky Porky army who want to put all the Bunny Cubes on the menu. You're the last Bunny Cube to be spawned by Heaven's Angels, which means it's up to you alone to solve the puzzles and save everyone, all while being undetected by the Oinky Porky soldiers scattered around the astral plane. There's plenty of obstacles in your way, so you'll have to look at things from a new angle. Turn
This
the camera
is
to find
super
hidden
technical.
objects like gold cubes, diamonds, or hearts. See what lurks below before you make that bold leap. Or use the new perspective to find new ways to solve challenging puzzles and bosses. Let's take a
kinda
look at how you
bold.
can use the camera to your advantage. Be sure to
Damn.
find all the hidden objects in the level, such as the gold cubes, diamonds, and hearts. When you're stocked up on enough gold cubes, head over to the Grumpy Cat store and buy healing carrot cakes if you're struggling with low health from the game's challenges. Or, trade a diamond at the Elite Dog Shop and test your luck at randomly winning a cool Boku cosmetic skin. There's plenty of different challenges and puzzles to solve. Over 6 unique worlds, ranging anywhere from a hot desert, an icy tundra, a poison jungle, and the industrial homeworld of the Porky Army. Each world provides a new challenge to your already hard mission, so it'll be up to you to master the elements and pay attention to your surroundings. Use different switches to unlock your way forward, or
carrot
utilize
cake.
a bomb to remove a big obstacle. No matter the task, Boku is up to the challenge. Watch out though. One wrong move and the Oinky Porky soldiers will instantly kill you. Can you solve the puzzles and save your Bunny Cube brethren? Or will the Oinky Porky army emerge victorious? Bokube will be released.
I can live without hearing Oinky Porky one more time. Big, bushy, and untrimmed. Okay. Okay. What are we doing? What's happening? Okay. I kinda... I understand the aesthetic. What are we watching? Vibe Bunny? It's a major industry event, marketing 0, okay. 6 ways to 7. Are these just games that we're mentioning? Because we don't have trailers for them? Necro Fugitive. Awoken. What the f-
Welcome back to V3 2026. I'm Skull-chan, and joining me is my sister Shat-chan. And what a show we have for you tonight, featuring a lot of new indie games that are sure to leave a lasting impact on the gaming landscape. Plus, 2 exclusive game premieres and a special after-show live stream, which will demo them off while the developers answer your questions.
Lasting impact? Yeah, let's not get carried away here. Gaming in the last year has really set a new bar for indies to strive to. I mean, look at how good the little-known indie game Claire Obscure Expedition 33 did in the Unbiased and Fair Awards. And look at how much fucking conversation Silk Song generated. That's the expectations now. Beat that up-and-coming indie dev. I'll be waiting.
Well, regardless, we're so happy to be presenting these games.
Sorry, if there was a real commentary, get a real mic. Please, get a real mic so we can hear what you're saying. I don't... Sorry you're a bit critical. I'm not usually, like...
To you tonight, and we hope you enjoy them. So sit back, relax, grab some s'mores, get comfy, and let's watch our first trailer batch.
And if you're really hardcore, take a shot for every roguelike game tonight.
Here's to the next year of Indie Vidya.
Yes, they just clinked aluminum cans. That's fine. I get it. Is this going to be my Green Games showcase of the year? Alright! Alright! I see the aesthetic. That's kind of nice. This is fine, right? It's a cool perspective. Light up the dark. Okay, okay, okay.
Derivative work.
Oh, we're going the retro vibe. Even the UI is fantastic at the top. Oh, Tuhu Garden. Okay. Tohu. I don't know. What? What? Can I use those magical powers to get rid of those things that just happened to me? Stormwind. Beans. What? Why? Why is... Yes. Huh? What? What? Okay. That's cute. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. This is in game, right? Is it snakes and ladders? Is that what we're doing? Dyson Go? That's my vacuum.
I've got my fishing line, my hook. What else? Oh no, I forgot my bait.
Did somebody say that they needed bait? Mobile is the future of gaming!
Okay, that was a... I got the joke. I got the joke. I'm also sad that I got the joke. Like this is making me like miss the PC gaming showcase. Tristan, Curse of the Frog. Did you say cribbit? Yeah, we're really swinging for the solo devs and the incredibly small developers here, right? Oh, there you go. To run it. Oh. Whoa. What? Tristan, Curse of the Frog. This is very solo dev as well. And you know, this is the kind where you kind of go like, okay, you didn't go with the fluff, you went with the basics. Yeah, you went with the essentials. And for a lot of people, it's just like, this is where you know, this is kind of the, you know, this is where you start. It's where you've got those games that, like, I mean, it's not where you start. This is obviously like you've learned a lot about making video games and you're making this. Like you understood, not only do you understand the basics, you understood how the whole game works and you made this. It's just you're missing all the fluff and all, like, basically you're missing a team to help you do this. At least that's how I assume. What?
Hardcore 6 if it was good. I really like it. Shrimp it and dip it. Iron Dynamo says, thank you for making a Buck Bumble like. Char says, oh, this is awesome. Holy shrimp. It's as shrimple as that.
As shrimple as that. Shrimp krill confirmed. I need to send this to Makrai.
With Skoros, the show where all good cultists learn where the good eats are. Today's meal is the Avencian Archer. Like most good Avencians, the Archer is most often found hiding out near alarm bells. They've got real good vision, so make sure not to get spotted. Sneak up on them real quiet like, or go in swinging before he can react. Either way, you got yourself a lovely meal. Mind the pointy bits on the arrows. If you've got guests, fire off a few. The more the merrier. And never forget, in Necrofugitive, you are what you eat. Try the free demo on Steam today.
Yeah, I've wishlisted that. That's for real. Wage slaving. Oh, cute logo. Is it Wagey Run? No bus, no train, only caffeine. Avoid obstacles. Don't be late for work. Okay, I get it. Drink your caffeine. Get your wage. This is already 1,000 times better than Superman 64.
One of the
Or
new
was it
things we
Pepsi
wanted to
Man?
do
I was
this
thinking
year
Pepsi
was
Man.
to show off some other games that may not have material to put together a full trailer.
Just admit that you were desperate for content this year.
With that in mind, I'd like to introduce you to our new rapid fire segment.
All right, let's go. Shoot. Nice little disco. Plinkomancy. Oh! See, that I like. Oblivion. Parish Parade. play score. I want this track to start every stream for me from now on.
One of the things we'd like to quickly address is the audience view numbers we get on these shows. We've had steady growth over the last couple years,
With the exception of that one show that we aired on fucking Christmas Eve.
but we've recently
Oh.
learned it's not about how many people are watching, it's who's watching.
That's right. We are proud to be the first gaming expo named in those files. Don't believe me?
Hey, it's Palm Beach Pete here, and this is for v3Expo from Mountain Dew Pope. And shout out to the viewers of v3Expo, and it'll be airing on June 6, 7 p.m. Support indie games, which I do. All the best, Palm Beach Pete.
Yes, indeed. We've been looking through the files, and it looks like our guy was incredibly involved with the gaming industries and keeping some long-rumored secrets.
What?
For example, it's confirmed in the files that every copy of Mario 64 was indeed personalized, and the Brain of Wet Dry World was an exact replica scan of Miyamoto's own brain.
Really? What about the San Andreas Bigfoot and Yeti?
Yep, it says here that both were in the game, but no one has been able to unlock it because you have to stay idle in enemy gang territory for 24 real hours without being killed. Sad.
What about Polybius being made up by the US government? Or Killswitch? Or Mew being under the truck in Pokemon Red? Or the Lavender Town suicide spike?
Yep, all of them. Every gaming conspiracy is real, and in those meme files. You know which ones I'm talking about.
Well, while we wrestle with that bombshell, let's take a look at our next trailers.
You almost turned into one of those like horror game, super crawly type of. You know, the crawly things in Faith, the Faith game. Go look it up. I have the body of a pig. I'm not
Welcome
gonna explain
to your
myself.
new job as the fresh cook on a never-ending train in the newest VR game from Helix, Baby Carbonara.
What? What? What the fuck?
O deja comer miserables alimentos, pegado, o sea, puta madre, ¿cómo interrumpe eso,
You've recently been promoted, and now it's your turn to appease the appetite of the train's most prestigious member, baby leader, Comrade Krasnov, who's taken sole control of the train's kitchen carriage, leaving your friends and family to starve. But unfortunately for you, there is no time to think about them. Your one mission is to ensure you live another day by making Comrade Krasnov's favorite meals in a timely manner. Just be careful not to overcook something. Otherwise, it's back to the beginning, and the baby is not a patient boss.
Where's the
Oh
You'll
dear
first
God.
want to check the video monitor to understand what dish is being requested and the ingredients needed to prepare it. There's
Okay.
a wide variety of state-of-the-art tools at your disposal, such as the timeless classic food chute,
Wait, this is a
the
VR
newest
game.
ergonomic dicer, a latest edition imported grinder, the frying pan, and the incredibly exquisite combination machine that combines your prepared ingredients into the final dish for the baby. It'll take all your culinary skills to prepare the dish, so make sure not to mess up. Do it right, and get some social credits to your name. Do it wrong, and you might just end up on the menu. But that's not the end of your troubles. The comrade is hungry, so he won't be leaving anytime soon.
He's got multiple
It's time to pull the
chins on
food
top of
lever
his
to get the next
chins.
set of ingredients to start work on the next dish. Occasionally, non-food items will fall out of the chute.
What do you mean
wanna change up
non-food
the music.
items? Aren't they all food items?
Or could it be that someone is sending you a secret message? now your mission has changed. You're no longer trying to survive the appetite of an eternally hungry baby. You're trying to escape your situation before you face the same fate as your predecessor. Can you manage it? Will you survive? Baby Carbonara releases on Steam later this year. Wishlist it now, or face the wrath of the baby.
I'm not seeing it anywhere. Or is it baby carb? Yep, there it is. Wait, I'm sorry. I saw shooting and then anime. What's going on? Vanessa. Don't worry, I can handle myself. Are you okay? But the train is beautiful as this. Wait, we're slipping from 3D to 2D to anime segments. Khalior's codec? Yes, Khalior's codec. Okay, I'm reading it correctly. Just trying to make sure that fonts and oh dear, what the fuck? I got teeth, I got hunger. Fresh, I don't care. Give. Oh, your truck make, then do it. Is it a Hell food truck? A Hell Wasteland food truck? Oh. Okay. Can't spell but can eat. Egg. This is not bad, we cool. Let's talk give. What the fuck just happened? What? 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 Why is there a shadow person? Why is there a clown? What's a clown doing here? We're trying to cook. Oh, Jesus. Wasteland Bites. All right. This is cool. The only thing that I don't like about that game is just like you turn constantly. There's a new request. Turn, do the thing. Turn. At some point, I'm just gonna be like, because I used to play some of those games like that. After a while, I'd be like, just like, okay, I can tolerate only a certain amount of minutes for this game before I have to stop, or else I'm gonna feel sick from all the turning all over. All right, so basic MMO. Aquito. Remember, these are indies and solo devs, so if you feel like the need to complain about certain things, remember, some of those, like it doesn't say, but some of them are made by a single person. So think of it as, if you're gonna complain, can you do this? Are you able to make this? If not, then stop complaining, you know? If you can, then where's your game trailer? Why aren't we watching it? Goblins can conquer. Alright. In a world. January 18th, 2007, 45 years ago. And that was too quick. Anime. Occult Scarlet Elegy. Traverse fully 3D labyrinths. Engage in stylish battles. Ooh, so much style. Ooh, I like some of this aesthetic. Hold on a second. Is it a turn-based combat inside a high school? Immerse yourself in an emotional story. What? Why Emperor's New Groove meme? Occult Scarlet Elegy. It had a lot of good looking screens in there, like good UI elements.
You finally got a boyfriend.
No, all the guys on Tinder are weird old dads now. But everyone's favorite show.
Game jams are usually cool. Not necessarily because of the results, but just the process of, you have a time limit to put your resources together with the constraints that are given and try to make something. It's not guaranteed that a viable, workable game is going to be at the end of it, but sometimes there is. It's kind of like a proof of concept of something that can be developed into a future actual real game. This is Hotline Miami, but with sorcery. This is, yeah. Psycholid. God damn it. This is funky.
From the creator of Shrimp Game and god of the Arena Dungeon comes a new adventure.
I didn't see the screen. This is a duck? It's a duck. It's a duck that's bouncing around. Bounce the duck. This pinball? Duck pinball? The screen is shaking way too much. What the fuck is going on? Boing boing bros. I am not wishlisting that. I need much more caffeine in my life to be able to tolerate that kind of game. Holy moly. What are we doing here? We're driving a forklift? We're attacked by raptors and mammoths? Wow, this music? Yo, sick tricks. Oh man, that's it. That's really it. While being chased by raptors and mammoths, what the heck is going on? Oh. Hydrofoil surfing. Oh god. Whoa, 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 what happened? We suddenly like exploded in terms of like quality. Hello. Story mode? Oh. Oh, so that's really it. Cubic dice. Okay. Like I was wondering exactly like it's just the letters on the screen. For a second I had to kind of decrypt. It's just like, what exactly am I looking at? Oh, lettuce fish. Oh god, I just get it. Oh, is this like Caterpillar? And then when you get to the fish, then you do the little hooking action that you've got for whatever type of fish it is. I get it. That's a cute concept. It's a big evil AAA studio. What?
Bark. Woof. Woof. I am the dog.
Aw, poor guy seems to be hungry. Do we have anything to give him to eat?
Meh, not really. All I have in my bag is a couple of handcuffs and some outfits for when I visit that college football camp after the show. Oh, wait. I might have something here. Oh, that's not what I thought that was.
Bar.
That seems to be what he wants, actually. Give it to him, I guess.
Fuck it. Wonder where he came from.
I think we should call him Unity, after the best game engine ever.
I was thinking something more like...
What is going on?
Yo, did that dog just shit on our campsite?
What?
Wow, it generated a video game. So, wait, if you feed it RAM sticks, it'll give you a fully functioning game? That's like the future right there. Do we have more RAM? Those are readily available, right?
Squill. That's literally dog shit. You cannot be serious.
Well, I just thought...
No. Literally anyone can be uncreative and just generate shit all day. What gaming needs right now is people who bring their unique ideas to the table, not
Yes.
something that just steals ideas from other stuff.
Yes.
Now, if you excuse me, it's time to steal an idea from Old Yeller.
We stole that shotgun sounds as well.
I lived fit.
What? Is it time for the music coming back again? That cool disco. Dungeon drops. Wait, what are we doing here? This looks like This looks like a proof of concept demo for a game that you try to sell. Oh, okay. You tried to sell to studios going like, all right, let's make this.
At the beginning, the ocean was still an ocean of blood.
No.
But peace wouldn't last long. Until Markiplier decided to go into the Iron Lung.
No.
Those who couldn't defend themselves would disappear. Into the quiet rapture.
No. And those who could
would thrive.
What?
Run, hide, hunt, ambush, poison, dig, bash, explore. Whatever it takes to survive.
Sorry, I just noticed that there's Dick and Sonia.
Adapt, evolve, and explore. Reach places you were never meant to be. The women's bathroom. A dungeon crawler based on the Cambrian period. It's called This Life Trilobites. Still in development to be released sometimes in 2026. Cambrian Crawl. Yeah.
Oh, that bunny looks cool. It's a bunny with a bat. Bunny with a lightsaber? DP and I doing a what the fuck? I like that his hat just says hat on it. Yeah, so this is the Hotline Miami-ish of a cat with a bat. A deflector bat, or is it a lightsaber? And we're just Duel of the Fatesing.
Jenny.
It's just Jenny. Okay.
I have a hard time seeing what's on the screen at all times, so. In a secret laboratory, hidden in an unknown location, artificial life is being created. For what purpose? The more important question is, can you escape?
Is the artificial intelligence made by sexy Isaac? Oscar Isaac. Oh. What? Oh. Could have figured out another acronym than APE, but that's fine, man. Usually you try to make acronyms work with the theme of your game. So that it's kind of, it makes sense. Like, no one's forcing you to make it call ape, so we're thinking monkeys. You could make it so that, anyways, that's already too long I spent on this. What are we looking at? This is like Spyro the Durgan. Spyro the Durgan. And just a whole lot of drugs. Just so many drugs. All the drugs. All at once. We're having the best time. I can't even read. Are these letters? Or are they just symbols? What is...
Any good threads up?
I don't know. I'm just posting a fake leak about the next Sonic game.
I'm sorry. We're at the puppet stage.
Hey, look. It's those girls from v3Expo. That Reddit show? You know, I remember when V3 was tolerable. When was that? Well, I didn't know it existed. No!
Oh, God. Just catch us on fire. I know I'm stating the obvious. That's the whole point. Before you mock me.
Well, here's the first spotlight we have to get through today. I'd like to introduce you all to Mouse Man point-and-click RPG adventure by Leech Games, which you can either play in your browser or the fucking Game Boy Color. Yeah, that console that everyone has readily available. Oh wait, you don't have one? You don't have a console that was released almost 30 fucking years ago? I guess you'll just have to play it the normie way, on your Chrome browser, while us real gamers dust off the How to Flash Game Boy cards for Dummies book. Anyway, you play as these two mouse brothers, Chester and Lester Mouseman, as you go about the city doing mundane tasks and robbing people because your brother forgot the concept of rent. Yeah, that's the actual premise. They forgot rent exists. Be sure to use that one the next time your landlord comes fucking knocking on your door.
No,
So
I
there we
use
go.
good intentions.
A premise straight out of a Tolkien book, but it's actually pretty immersive. Almost everything is interactable, which I find very cool. At the very beginning, you're awarded with a punch, a grab, a talk, and an investigate ability. And you can use that shit on anything in the game. That prize wall photo of you and your brother, you can switch to hit, beat the fuck out of it, and then straighten it back up using grab. Oh, that cactus? Beat the fuck out of it too.
I went straight through the hand thing. It didn't even help.
But
What?
the best part has to be the
What?
NPC interaction. There's this whole battle system you can trigger just by being a dick to everyone. See
Okay.
that Janny minding his own business?
Uh-huh.
Well, how about you knock that shit out of his hand until he traps you in an Undertale boss fight?
I
Which
mean,
might
fuck
add,
him,
is hard
right?
as fuck. How do they expect people to beat this with an 8-directional pad?
Just get good.
Well, after you're done seething that he does it for free, it's up to you and your brother to hit the streets of Rat Hatton to do insane antics like shaking
What?
down an orphan boy,
What?
or lighting dog shit on fire just to earn a quick buck.
Wait, what?
And when that doesn't get you enough dough, you just rob every person you see on the street.
I mean,
remember earlier I
it's
told
what
you
I
about the
used
Undertale
to
boss
do.
fight? Well, they do something similar here, except it's like playing that game Operation if it was top down and tweeters kept fucking sliding all over the place like it was a goddamn sheet of ice. The goal here is to get all the coins and get out before the guy wakes up and realizes you're robbing him.
Alright.
I mean, really, you're just being a general menace.
Oh my god.
All in the name of money and rent and the American dream.
Yeah.
You can get kicked out of stores, have the cops, the cats called on you, annoy the hell out of some racist ass bouncer at some racist ass club, and help some guy sober up before immediately giving him another drink. There's also all these secrets to be unlocked. Like, what is this, Inscription? Like this one gate that hides God knows what because I sure as hell couldn't find out. I spent like half an hour trying to find the code that unlocks it. Probably some cryptic ass bullshit. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. It's in there somewhere. But what am I doing just telling you about this shit?
Are we
And what are you
spotlighting or
doing just taking
reviewing?
me at my word? You can go try it out now, and you should. Because great games aren't defined by gameplay, graphics, or story. No, great games are defined by how much you can be a dick to society and get away with it. And if that's what makes a great game, Mouseman is a masterpiece. Give it a bookmark and check it out after the show. Now, back to whatever bullshit we left off on.
The fuck was this? What the fuck was that intro all about? I don't wait. Like, it's fun to see concepts and understand some of that stuff. Oh, fuck, no. No. No, not, no. Nanima? Why is there a stress meter? Shotgun mini golf? I'd actually get that. What the what? Oh. Oh. Put down? That's not creepy at all, right? This is like Mech Warrior if it like lacked all the vowels. So it's Mech Warrior. That was Awoken. If the font was any weird. Oh, we might have something.
You'll be fine, Leo. Ohms isn't going anywhere.
Oh, there we go. We're not fine anymore. I don't know. We might have something here. Like we have ideas. We have cool. We have anime. What's the robot? It's there was almost a game that was explained to us there. Highway driving? Somebody send this to Schlatt. This is GTA 1. This is GTA 1 and 2. Man, I miss these top-down things with cars. Like, yeah, the whole GTA 1, I miss it. It was fun to drive in them. In those cars in 2D. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Grand Theft Auto, the original one was the shit. I mean, the second one was too, because it expanded on that. Imagine if Rockstar just decided to go like, okay, I know we made you wait for GTA 6 for a long time. Inside of 6 months, someone's gonna be redoing the original GTA 1. Just same thing, modern computers. We're just gonna update some graphics and stuff, but otherwise this is the same thing. Just do the missions if ever you want, but for the rest, just run. Get your cars, change at the auto fix, at the auto repair. Get the paint jobs, get gorongas on the passengers, on the pedestrians. This ought to get a few headlines again about, right, you know, video games killing people, blah blah blah, that type of stuff, right?
We've seen some incredible games tonight. You know, we've really come a long way in the past 6 years. But there's one thing that we're missing to truly legitimize us as a gaming expo.
And that would be what exactly?
Well, we haven't announced any remakes of any games. The secret ingredient of every good expo is some pointless remake announcement that somehow makes a bajillion dollars, despite the fact that the originals are just fine.
Look, Squill, remaking games that are just fine is slop. It's all slop now. Look at that new Star Fox remake. Slop. Go ahead. Prove me wrong. I saw that rotating fox head on Twitter. You can't convince me it was a passion project.
I guess, but
What?
eventually everybody's going to run out of ideas. We'll even run out of ideas someday. Actually, depending on who you ask, we already did.
What's your point?
If we want to get ahead of the curve, then we need to get ahead of our inevitable remake. In fact, let's remake this current show, like, right now.
That's a stupid fucking.
Okay, with a real fire and all this.
What happened? Oh, shit. This is awkward, but all those realistic graphics ate up the budget for the show.
Exactly.
So now we have to finish out with no money left.
This is actual hell.
It's progress.
So, do we have any more trailers or?
Sorry, I'm trying not to move. Every time I do, it costs us money, so yeah. More trailers time.
Yeah. That's the current state. That's why it's so hard for people to understand why the situation of a possible Destiny 3 is not guaranteed. But that's another topic. All right. Oh, see, that's cool. Project Goblin. Does it include these nuts? Oh god. Kasha versus Critters. What the what? What was happening there? CTE Siphon? What? No, I'm not sure exactly how I'm supposed to read that. Maid Cafe Co-op. Okay, this one, I have to admit, when I saw it on the wishlist page, on the store page, I wishlisted it because I have a friend who loves maid cafes, and I'm just like, we're gonna play this game together. Peace Incarnate? What? Radical Zomboarding? What? There was literally nothing in the room except the banana peel or whatever it was. Coming soon to the PS Vita. What? Invisible. Oh, you hide in pots? Okay. What is this, geisha assassin? Oh my god. He looks cross-eyed. What? This is an incredibly combat system. sorry, the most combat system. Ninja game. Are you game enough to be a ninja? And buy this guy. Anyways. Oh, kicking punch. I can appreciate this. Hey, I like Angerfoot, so I can't complain about this kind of combat. Sirocco thugs. Genome Guardian 2. You could have fooled me. I would have thought it was 1. I'm just being an asshole here. A side-scrolling Ninja Gaiden would be a decent switch. I mean, wasn't there, like, there's been a lot of I mean, in the showcases that I've covered so far, there's been a lot of side-scroller ninja games, and that look like very decent. So yeah, I mean, look out for those. Just a return to side scrollers. That was not in my cards of like what to expect in the game in those gaming showcases. What? What is... The Genome Garden looked good, reminded me of Galaga, sort of. Yeah. So, a sort of, yeah. What is going on? Feels like we're desk space. Okay. Okay, we're mixing concepts together. I like this. Nope.
Oh, ew. Clean it up, Johnnies.
Feels like that was in it. There was several edgy jokes in there. I'm not gonna qualify that with anything. My ADHD isn't bad enough for these jokes. Yeah. Sorry, like, I like bad movies. I like janky stuff. You know, I'm a fan of the I'm a fan of the cheesy acting and the you know, amateur things, amateur productions, and yeah, the corny, the like that kind of stuff, you know. I'm not shy from like appreciating that sort of humor. It's just that you need to reach a certain balance where it's just like it hits, or else it just looks like you've tried to make an attempt at it and it like it's a big wet fart. And some people think that the big wet fart is the humor when there's actually like no, there's an art form to it, you know? It's, I don't know, it's like watching those corny, like, scary movies that were made in black and white, you know, where there was, you know, you can look at it, it's corny but adorable in a certain aspect, in a certain way of doing things. But that was just like, it's just, the whole joke is just like, oh, you went to the latrine outside and it's full of shit and you took a shit and then you scratch your butt and you're like, yeah, I get it. Just, there's ways of making that joke. These jokes. You can see the inspiration for this game, like where this is coming from. Oh, I feel the dialogue is a little bit questionable though. He is taking a lampshade? What the f— Yep. Oh my god, an elf. What?
The dark gets loud, but I stay on my own. Got the weight on my bed, but I keep in control. When the pressure starts hitting, I stay in the zone.
I feel like the epilepsy warning should have an epilepsy warning. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to look away. Conviction Chronicles? I think? I like the choice of music for those bits here. Cybercook? Oh. I had an idea in my head of what Cybercook could be, and it was not that. Oh, what are we doing here? Project Moonbun? What? Oh. Okay, okay. There's a game here. Oh. This is really Metroidvania. Remote Aphrodite? Why is it called Remote Aphrodite and why are you in sewers and why you're a bunny girl? Why are there just only girls in bikini? Why?
Well, that was fun. Lots of neat games this year, wouldn't you say?
Definitely better than the Summer Cringe Fest last night. That's for sure.
But I can't help but think we're forgetting something.
You forgot to play a trailer and remind people of the after show livestream.
Oh, man, you're right. I do this every year.
Don't admit that in front of an audience.
Well, before we end with our final trailer, I just want to say that we've had an incredible time with you guys showing off the indie games you might not know about.
Yeah, for sure. We're incredibly grateful to everyone who joined and watched. Without you, there is no us.
And with that, we say adios for now, and leave you guys with the words of a certain group of amateur devs.
Post progress.
We'll work on that for next year.
Think we'll do another one next year?
Only time will tell.
All right, last one. Oh. Oh. What the f... Ah! What? What? Is there a game? They literally didn't show the game.
First spotlight of the night. I'm here with Hugh from Helix, and we're here to go through his game, Baby Carbonara. Hugh, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, thank you. I'm honored to be here. I feel excited.
Tell us about the team behind the game.
Well, so it all kind of started off as a game jam. We're all
Actually,
a bunch of
I'm interested in
university
listening
students.
this.
I'm good friends with the guys who worked on the game. We were like, okay, let's do a game jam for...
Get, like, I actually, like, from all of those games, I wrote one down, and it was this game.
1 week, and try to challenge yourselves and create a VR game in 1 week. A week later, we ended up really struggling and not finishing up the game, but the concept was so good. And we were like, dude, okay, after this game jam is done, let's take a small break and resume the game. And everyone in unison was like, hell yeah, dude, let's do it. And as planned, we met up like a month later, I think, and did these weird, like, almost like an extra week of game jam. We thought, okay, let's take another week to finish this game. We treat it as if it is a game jam as well. Try to finish it off in a week. And so the second week of development later, we're like, okay, this game sucks. We still need time to develop it. And so by the time, I think on like the 4th week of development, we finally were like, okay, dude, I think we can put this on Steam. This is amazing. And so I made a trailer. We set up the Steam page, and now we're just currently working out the art for the Steam page itself. Everything is pretty much ready.
What were the inspirations behind the game in its Soviet setting?
Ooh, hold on, let me think about that.
How do you answer this?
I really like games like Stalker and Half-Life. We wanted to make like a horror game initially of just about a single concrete room and a baby inside that you feed and you have to kill with a grenade. But then, while we were on a train, me and our programmer were sitting and thinking, dude, this concrete room is boring. What can we change? And we're like, after throwing a couple ideas around, I was like, dude, what if we make a train? Like, the whole thing is set on a giant, huge train, and from there, we kind of, it was like butter. Everything just came together. It's a giant, infinite train where you're a cook and you are forced. You cannot escape because you're in a train, and this baby is your leader.
Is VR game dev harder than regular game dev?
it is so much more difficult.
Yes,
for
yeah.
3D artists, though, it's fine. But from what I've heard from our programmers and from the amount of hair they lost, to at least twice as difficult. For me, it was a blast, but for the programmers, it was a horrible, like, torture saw experience.
Are the recipes based on anyone's personal favorite dishes?
Actually, they are based on how disgusting food is. I don't know. I just thought, what could be the most disgusting, weird Soviet food that we can put on a plate? Kind of inspired by, Little Nightmares. I really like the kitchen environment in there, and I thought, dude. And I went on like Pinterest, on Google, and I looked up disgusting Soviet food, and then I got like, fish omelet, weird like stews with fish heads. A little history, I guess, moment. In the Soviet times, food from overseas, like American Coca-Cola and the American hot dog, that was like, it was considered super cool. And we kind of went with
at a time
certain narrative where a lot of meals, like the potato wedges, they're not just potato wedges, they're like delicious potato wedges, or a regular sandwich is a worker class sandwich. We also had an idea for a capitalist hamburger. But we scrapped that because we had no time to make it. Also, I didn't want to model tomatoes. We had no time.
What are some of the biggest challenges you've come across in making the game?
There was a lot. I wanted everything to be within reach of the player's hands, so the players don't have to like actually stand up and move around the room. People usually who have VR, most of the users I imagine, they have very small rooms and not much space to play the game.
That's a problem.
So I kind of scaled down the room as much as I can. I think I redesigned the room probably like 3 times in the whole span of the game. There's a lot of props that I had to scrap in the end. There was like a whole cupboard, a whole stove asset that we scrapped and replaced it with another prop, just to save space.
What advice can you leave for devs watching?
Do not make VR games! Do not! This is the worst mistake of your life. They're not popular. Just make a 3D, regular 3D games. They're much more easier to make and they're much more successful. Nobody has VR, nobody plays them. Don't make our mistake. We are experimenting, and this experiment result is
no one has VR. Not true, but
it's not worth
it's
it.
not popular.
Look, we were curious. We wanted to see if it's good, but then almost in the end of the development, we kind of realized, wait, nobody's gonna play this because nobody wants to play a very short game in VR. But whatever. Look, it's a very
I want to.
Game. I would say, as for a first game, it's pretty good.
I'm not most people either, but you know.
As a small mini experience. The game is great. Everyone will love it. It's tiny, but it's good. High quality.
There you go.
Think The Lost Coast, Half-Life 2. That's kind of how it is. Tiny and good. Yes. Buy it. Okay, and this one is for the people who cannot find the Steam page because it's not up yet. Keep the name Baby Carbonara in your mind, and one day when the game is out, which is very, very
I found
soon,
it on Steam. It's there.
I'm spanking the programmer on the butt to make this Steam page quicker. Keep the name in mind. The game will release soon. I promise. Yes.
What's next after the game is done?
Okay.
Game done soon, very soon. Yes.
And 3D artists, I guess. We'll take a little bit of a rest. All right, we want to make a game for a month, maybe 2. Let our dudes finish up their uni courses, and once that is done, maybe, just maybe, there will be another Baby Carbonara game. But maybe it won't be in VR, and maybe it will be a regular classic 3D game in the setting of Baby Carbonara, the never-ending train, the evil dictator. Will you take him down, or will you work with him? I don't know. We haven't come up with a game, but we want to make something that is fun and unique. We don't want to make Bethesda. We don't want to become like Bethesda. We want to make games with soul. No,
what?
V3 viewers, buy Baby Carbonara, the best VR game on V3, baby! Oh yeah!
Well, that's the time we have for now. Let's switch over to our next interview of the night.
Honestly, I'm getting Baby Carbonara
Next
for
up
sure.
is Ralph Nemesis and his game Mouse Man. Ralph, thanks for joining us.
Okay, I'm not interested in this one. But this was cool to hear. And basically, okay, that's what I was thinking. It's a bunch of college and uni kids that made Baby Carbonara. That's what it felt like. So that's cool. At the end, is there something after this at the end? Oh god, there's the credits. Yeah, okay. Okay, anyways, so that was this. I remember this movie was called Snowpiercer, Dystopian Food-Based Issues on an Endless Train. Or said the premise certainly not original. Yeah, no. We've all heard of Snowpiercer. I know there's a TV show as well. But yeah, and I think like there's not only was there Snowpiercer the movie, but I think there was also another movie that also happened on the same kind of premise as Snowpiercer, because apparently that's what, you know, I thought they were done, but apparently movie studios still will release competing movies once in a while to just go like we're the better ones at, I don't know. They did that with like, what is it? Like at some point it was just like a bunch of magician movies that were just competing with each other. I remember like as far as I remember, I'm freaking old. I'm in my 40s, but I remember like movie studios like doing that for the longest time. Once in a while, where they each one had their blockbusters. Once in a while, they just like decided, hey, we've got the same concepts, and oh, now you see me. Now I was thinking more about The Illusionist and The Prestige. The Illusionist and The Prestige like were two different studios, and they were releasing at about the same time, about magicians, but completely different stories. But they did that like a lot of time. What was it? There was Armageddon and Deep Impact. You know, of course, like Armageddon got to be the more popular ones. The more popular one, Deep Impact, was also like a really good movie. It was a downer. Is a freaking downer of a movie, and that's probably why Armageddon was probably the most popular. Also, Michael Bay, and that Aerosmith song. But they did like there were so many times where it was just like, okay, like, or sometimes it was just like, you know, they were learning that a studio, like one of the studios was learning that the other one was making a type of studio, and the other one was just like, what do we have that like the projects that we shelved? And it's just like, oh, there's this one that looks almost kind of the same thing. Or we're going to take the project, we're going to make it so it's kind of like the same thing, but not. And then we're going to go production. And they would do that. They do that a lot of times. But freaking, yeah, Baby Carbonara. That was the only thing that that I got from this. Yeah, and Necro Fugitive, I already had that saved. So see, this is like you were talking about, like this is a 2D side scroller, but this one is like different. Like it's got like a person transforming into monsters, taking the form of the person you've killed, tentacles and blood and all sorts of stuff. Anyways, it's just weird side scrollers. That's why I saw this in another game showcase. I was just like, oh wait, I'm wishlisting this, pinning this in the future to see if it's any good. And like I say, Maid Cafe Co-op, I'm just saving this so I can send this to a friend to be like, once you get a VR headset, you and I were playing this freaking game together. I don't know if she's ever gonna get a VR headset, but anyways, I know she loves maid cafes and stuff. Obscure game called Altered Beast. Yes, I remember that. But yeah, otherwise there's nothing really like this was like, I have to say, when I read the description of what this showcase was supposed to be, I didn't do any big research about it. I wasn't expecting this I wasn't expecting this low quality of indie games. Like, this was the indiest of indies. Because we saw, like, in all the other game showcases that we've watched, that I've been streaming, that all happened during these last few weeks. Like, we saw indie games, and we saw, like, some of them, like, we're getting close to that level of what the things that we saw there. But they were still, like, you know, a lot of them were just like, okay, like I said a few times, like, okay, like, redo the UI, and maybe, like, there'll be something that I'd be interested in playing. Or, like, you just full on decided to go with that art style. That art style's not for me, but if you think people are going to play it, then, you know, fine, it's a direction. You know, it's not all games are made for everybody, right? But I know that there's some other indie games that were not part of the showcases or not featured, but that still appeared on the, like, they appeared on the pages of the showcases and stuff like that. Yeah, so I was expecting to see, like, some of those, or, like, a lot of people that were like, their game was refused to be showcased because some of them have, like, a limited amount of time. Like, they go, like, okay, it's 50 minutes or 45 minutes, and then we gotta stop because we gotta spend, like, the, I don't know, like 15 minutes to thank the sponsors or whatever. So we know that there's some games that are refused. I was thinking that maybe this indie stuff would be like, all right, let's grab on all the other indies. I didn't expect it to have this very beginner of concept, like, I didn't expect proof of concept demos, you know, or just, like, you know, like, for a lot of them that were just like, these are alpha versions. I'm just like, oh, I didn't expect to see alpha versions. Some don't have financial backing to be featured. Yeah, exactly. And that's why this it's been such an explosion of showcases this year. There's so many indie studios, so many games that want to be featured. Not a lot of them that can, like, that can pay the price tag to be featured on one of those main things that we see on, you know, well, especially not on the major showcase or Day of the Devs or something like that. Like, there's, like, as you saw, like, there's a hierarchy of, like, gaming showcases that happened this year, and you can see, like, right now we're just kind of, like, at the bottom right now. And I saw, and like I said, like, there's maybe some, like I said in another stream, there may be some showcases that I haven't been featured. I haven't been able to feature here. That is just because I haven't found them. Okay, so far I think that my count is so far I found 30 showcases in total, and I will have featured 28 of them. But I know that also if I continue to Google a little bit more, I would have found some showcases that I've never seen ever, and that were not how do you say, like are not featured here. You know, usually they have a Steam sales page. That's how I mostly found my things there, plus also, like, a few articles that I found to discover all the showcases. But it's not because, like, there's, like, Games Croatia that means that they're gonna put a video together, or Indie Festival 2026. Okay, there was a Steam sale for this. There was no showcase that they made. Not everyone can have Tencent as a silent partner. I mean, yeah, there's that too. But yeah, I was thinking, like, even if these have, you know, for solo developers, they managed to put together a Steam page for their sales, I'm just like, okay, well, there's got to be, like, so I found as many as I possibly could. And now we're going to get to the final one. There's the two that I skipped, but for reasons I explained. There we go. This one, I've never heard of Clemmy Games in my life, ever. But he's got a showcase. He's got a Steam page for that showcase. And this is the next one that we're going to watch. Oh. Okay, I was going to go with something broke here. So, I'm going to let you know I'm just quickly scrolling. There's a couple of things that I wish listed that are there. Oh, another one. Another one. So there's going to be a few repeats. Another one. But that's the good thing, is that, like, of all the other showcases that I've watched, there have been very, very, very little repeats between the different showcases. And that's saying a lot. Because before, I'd say even just up to last year, you would watch different showcases and you'd see like the same game being featured like in 5 different showcases, and you'd see like 2 or 3 of them and be like, okay, I've seen 25% of this showcase already because I watched one of them, and then there's just the rest of the stuff, like it's already like, oh, it's all repeats and it's a little boring. Ooh, what is this? Crimson Oath? Ooh. Anyways, let's not get spoilers in front of me. Cthulhu. Oh man, I love this name. Cthulhu. Oh fuck. Okay. And there you go. 27 Hexborn. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, they've already got their section for like 2027 and still in development. This is cool. I like this section. But as you can see, there's a lot there. So, here's what I'm going to do. Oh, coming soon 2026. All right. We're going to remove the Steam page in the chat. Unpin this one. Let's go with, how do we call this? Because no one knows Clemmy. Okay. I'm just going to say indie. Oh, Best Indie Games Showcase Steam page. Boom. There we go. Here's the link. Let me pin it. All right. So while you guys are going to be opening this up, Clemmy's. Okay. And like I said, I've never heard of this ever before in my freaking life. I don't know who Clemmy is. But apparently it's the biggest indie game showcase. So, here's the kicker though. Let's move that on my screen. This indie showcase is quite literally 4 hours. Like, it is taking the full play time here. It is 4 hours and 15 minutes. So before we begin, we're gonna take a break. Gonna take a little break, go to the bathroom, stretch out your legs, get yourself another drink or several drinks, because it is getting heated up over here. Woo! Right. Nope. Is it this one? Yes. We're gonna be right back. And we're gonna look at this. We're gonna power through this. This is gonna be the last one. After this, I am done with the showcases. We watched almost all of them. I'm gonna put all of these reactions on my reaction YouTube page, and then I'm gonna make the final YouTube video for all of this, and I'm gonna go, don't ever do this the same way that I did. This is taking a while. All right. So, yeah, see you back in like, I don't know, 3-5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, something. And then we're gonna go through this. We're gonna go through this. All right, crank up the music. Be right back.